Welcome everyone to the Moreno Valley Writers Expo 2020. We're so glad that you can join us to support local authors and to celebrate the art of writing. As a reminder, please make sure that your microphones are muted and that your videos are turned off to minimize the distractions for the presenter. If you have any questions for our presenter, please type them in the chat box and we will pass them on to her. If you need any tech help, ask Charmaine Mendez from the Moreno Valley Public Library, and she will do her best to assist you. Now, I'm happy to introduce our guest speaker for this session. Latasha Jimerson is a self-published author, writing coach, high school teacher, and professional speaker. She attended her dream school in Louisiana, Grambling State University, yay, Grambling, where she met her future husband. She graduated from California State University, San Bernardino in 2001 to pursue her passion for being a teacher. In 2016, she started taking pieces from her diary and organizing it into a book. In 2017, she stumbled upon the self-publishing opportunity with Amazon. To her absolute surprise, she quickly gained an audience of diverse readers. Her new passion is coaching new authors on their publishing journey. She loves to help other people realize their dreams. Welcome, Latasha, and thank you for being here.
Happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Sharon. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
What does it say?
It has your picture here, Latasha Jimerson, and now something just author, speaker, I have a message here. Oh, author, coach, teacher, speaker.
Thank you. I just want to make sure before I get on a roll that everybody can see what I have in front of me.
Absolutely. Very nice picture there.
Awesome. So I will go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for that introduction.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Yes, thank you so much. And I see people already coming in. I appreciate you guys being here, taking your time on this rainy Saturday. It feels like we're in Washington or in Oregon, but I'm in California. I am speaking for this event, which is hosted by Moreno Valley Library in Southern California. Thank you so much, Moreno Valley Library, for offering me an opportunity to speak. And thank you so much, audience members, for showing up. I'm going to go ahead and get started and talk to you about the 3 superpowers that you're going to gain from self-publishing. If you have never self-published before, you are about to get onto a roller coaster. If you have already self-published, you're going to learn some things that you may not have thought about before. I'm going to provide you with a lot of research, a lot of data, some statistics, and it's going to be a really super fun time. So buckle your seatbelt, let's roll. All right, so if you stay until the end, you will get this slideshow. So you might want to jot down my email or take a picture. I am Latasha Jimerson, aka LTTHEBUDDYTEACHER @gmail.com. I'm the buddy teacher because I make things fun, I make things exciting, and at the end of this, you're going to consider me to be just a friend, not your teacher, but your friend. All right, so who is this for? You want to make sure that you're in the right place. So this is for, obviously, this is a library event, so you're readers, and a lot of times readers become writers because they just enjoy the written word. This is also for teachers. Sharon mentioned that I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for Moreno Valley Unified School District for 17 years. I've taught middle school, I've taught high school. I even had a summer school where I taught 1st grade. So I know how to engage students, and I know how to work with the community and connect with parents. And that is one of my passions. So if you're a teacher, welcome. If you're a student, if you're a parent, welcome. If you are a lover of books, welcome. Go ahead and put in the chat your favorite book. All right, so we can't talk about superpowers until we talk about super people, right? So this is the original Wonder Woman with her lasso. And if you can't remember, if you never saw this show, she would take her lasso and she would tie it around bad guys and she would make them tell the truth. There was something special about that lasso that made people tell the truth. But really what I like about this picture is the way she's standing tall. If you're sitting right now, sit up tall, put your arms next to your waist and look up at the sky, and you will notice that it will make you feel like a superhuman person. All right. Whenever you're feeling bad, you don't have confidence, take this stance and you will literally feel better. All right. Here is the original Superman, handsome guy, blue eyes, brown hair. When you look at him, obviously he's confident, right? He's standing tall. He's got that posture. He's looking you straight in your eyes, so you know he's confident. All right. This guy in the chat, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive this guy is. On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is the most attractive. 1 is not attractive at all. One thing about superheroes is that they are normally very, very attractive. And why is that? Because people will pay attention if they see someone who's attractive. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can become more confident, more attractive. If you want to be more sexy, you can be more sexy. It's all up to you. But when you self-publish and you take this journey, you transform into someone that other people can look up to. So that's why I have these pictures of these superheroes. Aha, rest in peace. Our Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. You guys remember this movie. If you have not seen this movie, you need to go see it today. It is the epitome of confidence. It is the epitome of beautiful African American and African people. Look at his face. He's looking up. Again, his posture is perfect. He's got his arms wide open like he's ready to receive energy. This is how you're going to feel when you are on your self-publishing journey. Aha, here's Superwoman, YouTube star. She is confident. She's bold. She's looking at you eye to eye. She is totally ready to party. And that's what you guys are going to gain through your self-publishing journey. Aha, and this is a new Nubian Wonder Woman. And she's beautiful. You see that hair? It's flowing. It's natural African hair. She is proud. She is strong. You see those muscles popping out. She's got those Michelle Obama triceps and biceps. Who does not want to be like this woman? All right. So I'm showing you these people because these are examples of strength, confidence, boldness, intelligence, and beauty. And this is what you are going to gain through your self-publishing journey. All right, so I want you to get focused. You probably are going to need a pencil and a pen to write some of these things down. One of the things that I teach new authors when they start their publishing journey, I teach them that they need to focus. Okay, you need to focus. You have to have a focus. Your eye has to stay on the prize. And what does focus mean? Follow one course until successful. Do not follow many different courses at once. That is a disaster recipe. All right. So again, if you stay till the end, you will get this slideshow, which has a lot of research and data. LTTHEBuddyTEACHER@gmail.com. All right. So who am I? Who is this lady talking to you right now? Who is LT? LT is a book coach, a mom of 3 daughters, a wife of 22 years. Yes, 22 years. My husband and I met in college, like Sharon said, at Grambling State University in 1994, and we've been inseparable ever since. I'm an author of 7 books now. I just published a book a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Teacher of 17 years, speaker of 5 years, course creator, university founder. I'll talk a little bit about that later. And as I accomplished each one of these milestones in my life, I'm 44. So I didn't just start teaching at 44 or speaking or writing at 44. I've been writing since I was 12. And my first book was a collection of diary entries, which I always felt the need to document my life. And I became a history teacher. So I am obsessed with data. I'm obsessed with learning from history, and I'm obsessed from learning how to solve problems from people who were successful in the past. So that's a little bit about me. All right, I want to think about you. I want you to put in the chat, what do you think about this picture? What is this picture showing you? The question is, imagine if you were one of those little kids on that roller coaster and somebody were to ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Sometimes kids blurt out answers and they don't know what they're talking about. Sometimes they have no idea. But I want you to imagine right now that you, as an adult or a teenager, there might be some teenagers in here, imagine that you could become the person that you always wanted to become, even when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So my life has been an evolution, and I've been learning what I want to do. And right now, my life is exciting, like these kids on this roller coaster. There's ups and downs. I don't know what's going to happen next. You see some of the kids have their eyes closed. Some of them have their eyes open. Imagine if you could be doing what you always wanted to do beyond your wildest dreams right now. Imagine that. That's exactly the journey that I'm on. And that's why I like to share these things with you guys, because my life right now is unbelievable, because I've been able to accomplish every single goal that I've put on my vision board every single year. And so that's why I want to share this energy with you guys. I want to share this information because it's going to make your life more exciting. When you start stepping up and doing the things that you love to do, your life starts to change. All right, so my core beliefs are that you control not only your energy and your time, but you control your money. And you also control the distractions that are in your life. And a lot of times people will say, I want to write a book. I wish I could write a book. I don't know where to start. Well, the first thing that you need to do is get rid of the distractions in your life, which is very hard to do, but it's super easy when you understand what your superpowers are. All right, so you are in the right place if you are wondering, what are these 3 superpowers that LT is talking about? Superpowers, is that a little bit exaggeration? Is she exaggerating? Is she like doing too much? Like my daughter would say, Mom, you're just doing too much. Am I doing too much here? No, you really have superpowers. You have to just know how to pull them out. All right, so this is me. And in the chat, I want you to put, have you ever felt this way? Yes or no? Have you ever felt like you wanted to just give up? Like, this is just too much. I'm not doing it. Right? So this is me in 2004. And I'd only been teaching for 1 year. And this is how I felt, guys. At the end of every day, the students would leave and I'd put my head down on the desk and I'd pray to God to please help me make it through this school year. And every single year I do the same routine and I say, God, please give me the strength to make it through this school year. And it's been 17 years and I'm still hanging in there. But just this is to let you know, when you do something hard like teaching or writing a book, there's going to be a lot of these days where you don't feel like a superhuman person. You feel weak. All right, so this is a part of my story. In 2007, after teaching for 4 years, I had a nervous breakdown. I was hospitalized and put on medication for the rest of my life. My problem was work-induced stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, and failure to establish healthy boundaries in my life. In 2016, I self-published my first book while recovering from 2 separate surgeries. Writing was my refuge, as it has always been since I was 12. My story, I wrote my story and I shared it with other people, and that healed me. Today, I speak to groups all over the world, virtually and in person, about the power of self-publishing. The writing process was a journey for me, and it still is. Telling the world about my struggles liberated me in ways that I cannot describe. And that is what I hope will happen to you. Okay, so here's my rise. The thing that helped me to rise, and still I rise, Maya Angelou, is the things that people told me after I wrote that book. One lady said, your book helped me sleep at night. That really pierced my heart because I was like, wow, I'm just trying to tell my story and get it out. And when she said that, that meant a lot to me. Another lady said, your book helped me keep me out of the hospital. She had been depressed, went into the hospital, and then she came out and she bought my book the next day, and it gave her comfort. I loved it, to be honest, is another one of my reviews. Thank you for sharing your story, and your story was relatable. If you have not written your first book yet, when you write your first book, you're going to get some responses from people that are going to blow you away. They're going to be unbelievable. We're always kind of expecting the worst because we criticize ourselves. But then when we get to read other people's responses to our work, it's amazing. All right, so here's my decision. The picture in the middle is me, and that's actually at the Moreno Valley Library a couple years ago when I first published my first book. So when I showed up to the library, I was excited and motivated, but I started to gain some superpowers because of the feedback that I got from the people. And so I started showing up everywhere, again and again, smiling. And each time I went to another event, I gained more and more confidence. I overcame a lot of my struggles, and I just decided to stand tall. And so I'm standing taller and taller and taller in every single event. And that's what I want you guys to do. Start saying yes to the events that you're being invited to. Don't shrink back. Stand tall, because that's where you gain your superpowers. All right, now I see I only have 2 minutes left. So I'm going to go ahead through these next few slides. And if you guys have any questions, please email them to me. And I will send you this whole slideshow so that you can see all the research. All right, so here's some lies that people tell about self-publishing. Self-published authors have no talent. Well, we know that's not true, because we have lots of famous people like Hemingway that started as a self-published author. We have this lady here. We have this guy here. We have this book. Okay, self-published books are poor quality. No, that's one of my books. These are some books from my friends that are self-published authors. It's all amazing content. Okay, so don't listen to people when they say stuff like that. Self-published authors are broke. No, they're not actually. They're making more money now than ever because of Amazon. What are the superpowers? Authority. You have authority when you are an author. You're building a brand. You're creating courses. Some of you might want to make extra money. You can create a course. Okay, I have a course. If you're interested, there's information on these slides, which I'm going to email to you. And there's testimonials. This is my link to my website where you can pay for the course. And these are some of my testimonials. I want to leave you with this final thought. If you feel like you have no energy, no time, no money, these people have the same amount of energy and time that you do. They might have a lot more money, but they started with the same number of 24 hours and they didn't make excuses. And I will stop right there for you guys, because I know we're out of time. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being with me today. Enjoy the rest of the event.